This morning, it seems like we're going to be in for a strong run, the SG at the high point of trade. There was lots of names, so let's talk about them. Our research team is here to give you the list of top 10 stocks that you can watch out for today. Anuj, what would you be looking at today?
So, Sonia, Hero MotoCorp is the first stock that I'm looking at. It's a stock which has made first higher bottom in last 1 year. It's still a stock 26% of its 52-week highs, and others have rallied. In fact, that's the theme. The last few days, auto and cement has two themes which the market has latched on to, basically the economy-driven stocks. The other is HDFC. It's more of an intuition call because it's reclaimed the 200-day moving average. And anecdotally, HDFC outperforms in an FII-driven move. So it's logical. So that's why I'm watching out for this one.
Though I was expecting that HDFC Twins as well as banks like Kotak could be the beneficiary. But today, all eyes are on Jet Airways yet again. It looks like a late night resolution has been hammered out. Ritu Singh was chasing them all through the evening, and she's joining us on the phone line. Ritu, what's the deal?
Well, Lata, yesterday's meeting, we're given to understand, ended very late in the night. So we're given to understand that there has been some talks with Etihad as to the quantum of capital infusion that they're looking to make into Jet Airways. The key, key development here to note is that it seems that now NIIF, which we're given to understand, will be backed by ADIA, is willing to pick up a significant stake, as we had reported yesterday, about 19.5% stake in Jet Airways, and it will be infusing close to 4,000 crore rupees for picking up that stake. As we had reported, Naresh Goyal and his wife will both step down from the board, and it is possible that their son Nivan Goyal will be given an executive position as per the current terms of agreement. Etihad, as we reported again last evening, does not want to cross that 25% stake to avoid open offers, and therefore will look to cap its stake at 24.5% as opposed to 45%, which is what the lenders have been asking. The lenders will bring down their stake from 51 to 32%, and Naresh Goyal's own stake will be capped at around 20%. This is broadly the plan that has been worked. We're still awaiting, exactly when Etihad is looking to infuse this sum, because Naresh Goyal in his letter last evening had indicated, as we reported, that he had sought that Tony Douglas take some measures to infuse this money before next week, because the situation on the ground is precarious. Over 50 airplanes, as per Naresh Goyal, have been grounded, and this money is needed immediately, about 750 crores, for Jet Airways to continue operations.
All right, Ritu, thanks a lot for chasing that story for us. So expect Jet Airways to be in the green today, as 3,800 crores could be infused by Etihad and a white knight.
We are all pinning our hopes on the luck that Abu Dhabi Investment Authority is the biggest investor in NIIF, and Etihad is an Abu Dhabi company. Yeah. So hopefully they will want to save each other's investments.
Okay, well, moving on. The stock, in any case, has done pretty well. Over the last 1 month, it's delivered about 20% returns, so on hopes of this money coming through. Abhishek is here with us to tell us why he's watching HDFC Life this morning. Hi, Abhishek. Morning.
Morning, Sonia. So one of the promoters, that is Standard Life, is looking to sell about 10 crore shares via open offer, and that actually includes a base of 7 crore shares with a green shoe option of nearly 3 crore shares. The base price that they have set is about 357.5 per share, which is at a discount of over 8% to the current market price of around 390. So the Standard Life's share in the holding of HDFC Life reduces by 5%, and they'll be richer by about 3,560 crore via this stake sale. Back to you.
Okay, thanks a lot for that. That's on HDFC Life. But let's move on. Some stocks in the pharma space on our radar. Ekta is here to tell us about Dr. Reddy's. Hi, Ekta.
Hi, morning. Well, Dr. Reddy's is likely to be in focus, and you could maybe see a positive tick on the stock. There are reports doing the rounds that maybe Dr. Reddy's is going to ask for over $70 million in terms of compensation from Indivior, the pharmaceutical company that has the patent on Suboxone, which is the anti-drug addiction drug. Remember that Dr. Reddy's was involved in a patent litigation, and hence there was a loss of sales which took place for Suboxone for Dr. Reddy's. Despite a US FDA approval, there was an injunction which came in, and hence they couldn't sell. And now there's more competition which is coming on Suboxone, so there is a loss of sales. So they're asking for over $70 million in terms of compensation from the patent holder Indivior.
Okay, thank you very much for that, Ekta. Well, Boeing was one of those stocks that did very badly in the United States, despite Wall Street doing well. What's the impact for us?
Well, the DGCA yesterday said that they've ordered an additional compliance action for all the B737 Maxes that are operating in India. And as we know, SpiceJet has about 12 and Jet has 5 B737 Max planes. Now, the DGCA has reviewed the safety concerns regarding these planes, but the important bit is, for now, they have ruled out grounding of any of these aircraft. So that's the reason I expect SpiceJet to be in the green. They have some rules that they've come out with, a minimum experience of crew operating B737s. To fly as the main pilot should be 1,000 hours. To fly as a co-pilot, the minimum experience should be 500 hours. They've asked for some additional safety measures, etc. Remember, SpiceJet is a stock that has recovered about 40% from the lows that we saw in October. Perhaps today, because of the fact that they've ruled out grounding at this stage, there could be some relief.
Okay. Well, now let's move to DHFL. Yet again, not very positive news. Abhishek?
Well, Lata, an independent director, Mr. V.K. Chopra, has resigned with immediate effect. That is yesterday. So his term was actually ending on 31st March. And last week, that is 4th March, the shareholders had approved for his reappointment. So the stock could be in red. Remember that yesterday also, the stock had fallen nearly 5% after a downgrade from Brickworks. Back to you.
Okay, thanks a lot for that. Reema is also with us. She's going to tell us about some stocks that are in the news. Hi, Reema.
Hi, Sonia. Good morning. 5 stocks on my radar. Let me start with Bharti Airtel, the stock which is up 8% yesterday. Reports suggest that the Department of Telecommunication has asked the Airtel Group as well as Tata Tele, the company Bharti Airtel had acquired, to pay over 15,000 crores of due, which relate to license fee, spectrum usage charge, as well as the one-time spectrum fee. So Bharti Airtel could be under pressure. NIIT Technology, as CNBC-TV18 has been reporting, in fact, Kritika reported it towards the end of Feb as well, that Bearings had come very close to acquiring the promoter stake in NIIT Technology. Today, reports suggest that Bearings the offer could come in a price of 1,300 to 1,380 rupees per share, so just around the current market price. PSP Projects has won a order worth 600 crore rupees, so quite significant there. For Welspun Corp, they won additional pipe orders on a global basis. And finally, Piramal Enterprises, because its critical care business has launched an opioid drug injection in the United States. A positive news coming in. Back to you.
Okay, guys, well, let's do a quick recap then of our top stocks to watch. Stocks with positive news flow. All the auto names that have bounced back, especially Hero MotoCorp, HDFC, Dr. Reddy's, SpiceJet, NIIT Tech, PSP Projects, Welspun Corp, Piramal Enterprises and Jet Airways. While stocks with negative news flow this morning, HDFC Life, DHFL and Bharti Airtel.